AITA for not moving my car in the snow after a neighbor left a note? I live in Brooklyn and use street parking. Parking rules were suspended for like 3 weeks after the recent storm. Last weekend, I paid a teenager to dig my car out so it would be ready when I needed it to move it by this weekend. Friday, I planned to drive to dinner. I found a note on my windshield from the guy parked in front of me asking me to text him when I moved my car. His plan was for me to pull out so that he could reverse into my clear space and then drive forward out of his own snowed-in spot, rather than dig himself out. This leaves his spot either unusable or needing to be shoveled by the next person who parks there. I saw the note Friday night when I actually went out to move the car, not sure when he left it. When I tried to start my car, the battery was dead from sitting idle in the cold. I was in a rush, so I borrowed a car for the evening and didn't get a chance to deal with my battery until the next day. When I went out to try my portable jump starter Saturday morning, it didn't do anything. It was also in the cold plus wasn't fully charged, so I took it in to charge overnight, as it requires. This morning, Sunday, I went out with the jump starter to get the car running. My neighbor, whom I'd never seen before, was outside with a shovel. As I approached, I waved and asked in a friendly tone if he had left the note. When he saw me, he seemed angry. He confronted me, saying I should have texted him as soon as I saw the note, although it asked me to contact him when I moved the car, which I would have done, despite my disapproval of his plan to exploit the labor I paid for and to leave the snow blocking his spot for someone else to deal with. I explained that my car wouldn't start in my jumper, like 2 cubic feet and in my arms, so he couldn't have missed it, had to be charged overnight. I was about to jump it and move it. He seemed offended and kept muttering to himself that it was weird that I hadn't called him to update him. He also asked if I had been out of town and which building I lived in, which felt like intrusive and aggressive in the context. Then he disappeared. TLDR. I paid to have my car dug out of the snow before I needed to use it. The neighbor's plan was to rely on me moving my car so he could avoid shoveling his own space, and then blocking the space by parking where my car was or leaving the space for someone else to deal with. My car was incapacitated, dead battery, from Friday night until Sunday morning. I did not respond to the note, which asked me to contact him when I moved, before I moved my car because I was dealing with my own stuff. He was a little aggressive when I encountered him, once I had the means to move my car. I feel like I didn't do anything wrong since I couldn't move the car even if I wanted to, but his reaction has me wondering if I broke some unwritten rule of Brooklyn snow etiquette. AITA?